No, it looks good. Looks fine. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's get back into it. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Abrupt ending last time, but this time we shouldn't have any interruptions. So let's get back to it and get back to where we were. Last time we arrived on the planet, we killed someone and then we took their ship. Rick broke us out. What he wants us to do is not quite clear yet. For now though, we gotta get a battery to power our ship and then get the hell out of here. But to power that ship and to get out of said here... Oh, nice. This wasn't where I was. That's not where I was at all. Loaf, autosave, loaf, autosave, loaf, autosave. That's my other character. Uh-oh. I literally saved, like, right where I was. And this is, Huh. Weird. That's unfortunate. I don't know where we are. Did I get further than I thought we did? Well, maybe we did. I remember saving and quitting right in the church. That's where I thought we were. I guess not. We did come out here. Huh. Well, alright, whatever. Not sure if I should have wasted on that, but I did. So anyways, forgot what I was saying. Was it important? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Still everything we can. I really would like to play this game with a keyboard. Like, oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna try it for a little bit, see how it goes. I think there was a reason I didn't use I didn't use keyboard and mouse for this game. Maybe it'll come back to me, but for now, I'm gonna try to use keyboard and mouse. So anyways, you know what? Yeah, this feels pretty comfy. I don't know. Maybe I'll realize it when I get back into action. Tab is menu. Where's VATS? Yep, it's that. Okay. It's a bit loud. I'll turn sound effects down a little bit. Right, we were having trouble with the voices being loud enough, but seem to be fine here. What if Sephiroth gets like multicolored wings? Oh, we were totally... I remember being in here last stream, but I thought I ended the stream in the church. I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Onwards and outwards. I think that's the saying. Onwards and upwards. There we go. So we are on our way to wherever that marker is. I forget if it... Well, let me see which quest we're on. Yeah, deliver Reed's message. That's what we're gonna do. We don't want to go... We could go right into the factory. Oop.
Here we go.
We could go right into the factory. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I really wish I could get this game full screen. Heal, heal, heal. I hope Havarti's... She's not doing okay. Oh, no, wrong weapon. Alright, so, oh, there's only one left. It was one left, and it was down to the last shot. There we go. I wonder if there are any clubs in this game. I don't know what we will do in them. If we can get a hangover quest line like what Skyrim did, that'd be awesome. I've always loved those ones. That's why my favorite animated video that I've ever done was the Demo Man one. Where he gets drunk and he wakes up and he has two eyes. Fuck me, that's... God, that's amazing. I only say it's amazing too because I have trouble believing I came up with it. You know? It's like, I made that? I've never done that with anything else though. Yeah, you get it, girl. Never done that with anything else though. Anyways. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. The game does feel a little jittery. I wanna, like... Especially in, like, gunfire. Damn, it's already so, like, down on everything, though. I'm gonna put on the frame rate cap. Maybe that'll help. The ultra-wide monitor has a FPS the refresh rate, sorry. The refresh rate of the screen is 75, which is really weird, but it does give that smoothness I feel on 144. I think I would honestly, like, take 75 over 144 now that I've seen them. And, like, you know, if you go above 144, like some monitors go over 200, I think that's overkill. Even if I see it, and I look back at 144, I don't get that same feeling of, like, I can never unsee this that 60 to 144 gives, but... Yeah. Moose's hand. Depth perception? I feel like we're gonna run into another group of marauders around here. Any second. Got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. As I roll merrily along, jingle, jangle. Here we are at the botanical lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
What's the gameplay controls, keybinds. F5, literally F5 and F9. I should have just tried it.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Anyways.
I don't know you.
I don't know you
Whatever
either.
you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
You could say that.
Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yeah, you got it. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, me too. We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. Will this go anywhere? I don't think so. You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Gord, what happens in your July where you're not allowed to die until... Unless marauders get together, then... Oh, that's really violent. Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alrighty. The botanical lab here is a very awful place for frame rate. This would be, you know, a great place to, like, test it. Hold on, let me disable the OBS preview. That helped a little bit. I was getting stutters, and now I do not. Which makes sense. The OBS preview takes up a lot of resources. I always have that in RetroArch where it causes that problem.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It's okay. I've seen prettier labs.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon.
Your what?
But it's been cleaned.
I'm good. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Nothing happens, I'll just physically be able to die once July rolls around. Man, Dragon Ball lore is so complicated. Alright, Reed asks that you consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert power over to, your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime
And I think about it, yeah, I didn't have to come here at all.
Seems the sort
Unless
of
they
thing
would be
hero
aggro when well, they wouldn't know who did it. Anyways, so, I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. Too late for that. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your
I
father
literally
died
have
of
no
overwork.
perspective of which to compare
His
that town
heart
to.
gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
And I think
What
about
they
it,
do to
yeah.
This child lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, we're not giving her power. I mean, we're taking away power, but we are going to give her power. Let's not worry about it until I get there. Trust me, this will all work out in the end. So, let's head on out there. I don't want to know, like, what is Tobagorn tea? Oh, that is Grace. I was like, are they changing shifts? Is tobacco just corn this entire time and I just have not known? Have I been committing many sin by consuming corn? Time for music. Thank you for my favorite radio station. That's pretty. Let's sprint. And there it is. Let's hold on. Let's look at our inventory. Let's make sure we're equipped. 215, 215. I don't have any other pistols besides that. It sucks. Is there any repairing I can do? No. Better armor by 1 point. I've been collecting a ton of consumables as we've been playing, so if I ever do, like, get low on health, I'm pretty sure I can just consume. It's the sister crop to Tamako. I guess I'm thinking about it too hard. We're about to get into a gunfight, so the music's gonna disappear. Could you believe that this place is surrounded by marauders? Now, this is gonna be a stealth mission.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
I haven't. So, like I said, this will be a stealth mission.
Incoming!
Shit. Open up. Oh god, I forgot there's robots in here. The robots are so overpowered this early on. They're a big pain. Compared to marauders.
Everyone all right?
All right. I remember there being more, but that's fine. Nice. Oh, a shotgun was on that one. Oop. Nope. By the way, these blow up.
I'm ready for this.
I'm firing this gun right next to her head. It must be so loud. And I do not know why she still wants us to stay with us. Stealth is an option here in the sense that the Ouya is a console. Aw. That's mean.
Here we go.
It totally is an option. Oh yeah, we were building towards that, weren't we? The idea was stealth and range. But I mean, we can't do that till we get a sniper rifle anyway, so we'll just keep building stats in the meantime. Until we can get a decent long-range weapon. You know, we're not going to be doing much with a pistol. And light assault rifle. Hold on. Now, I kind of remember the layout of this place from when I was in here
The
before.
control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Bam. Look how little damage I did. It's still up. It can see us.
Take cover.
I am in cover. They're in our cover. Pavardi, assistance. Damn it, Pavardi. You gone and fucked up. This is all her fault, not mine. At all. And not, okay, so Plan B. Oh, it saved me here, huh? That's interesting. That's interesting that in that's a pretty smart quality of life thing, right? Is to quick save you outside of the area you go into. So that, like, imagine if you're gonna be in a situation where you instantly die as you come in. Well, now you can't be. Oh, fuck me. I have nowhere to hide in here. And I don't have anything to blow up either. Did I get any assault rifle ammo? No. Oh, that's doing good damage. That did pretty good damage. Where's Bavardi? Where'd she go?
That's the last of them.
Bag 'em and tag 'em. And working ladders. They work enough. Let me in. Unlock office door. Thank you. Messages. All this lore. I hope that was worth it. Here, so let's skim this here. So we're at it's a Spacer's Choice terminal. And this is the geothermal plant, no longer in use, abandoned. Informal notification. Our company's displeasure towards your management in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I kind of did gloss over this last time. Oh, what was it? So the city around here that we were in before, they're in charge of producing something for Spacer's Choice, and they're essentially not good at it, and they weren't producing enough for Spacer's Choice. So Spacer's Choice cut budget, and then Spacer's Choice, and then because of that, they didn't have as much money to work with. People left too, so it's been a mess of a situation, and collectively, Spacer's Choice has made it harder on them. And yeah, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. So lay off 4 people, or lay off 5 people because you're not doing enough. This letter finds you wealthy due to consideration of the last letter I've identified. And terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind Oversight Committee that whilst most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing and canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable. And what's happened is, what's her face? Who we just spoke to down there at the little camp who left Emerald Vale. She has a way of efficiently producing and keeping stocked fishing and canning. Oh god, there's a whole bunch more. There's, so, keep in mind what I just said. We're gonna continue to explore the lore as we go on here. So, that's the problem, is this town isn't producing enough. But this little village is. How are they doing that, and how is she doing it? So, foreshadowing. Well, I guess it's at this point fair to tell you that one of the options is to, since she is producing so much back at that small camp, we can put her in charge. And then she will start taking over and start meeting quotas. Well, I don't know if she meets the quotas because I didn't go back there. So, but that's what's going on. We kind of did skim through everything super fast, but that is the situation that we had to go over. I think I tried to explain too much at once though, and I don't know if I did it in a coherent manner. But the game will repeat it anyways, so that's fine. And that's the entrance. And here's the vendor. Vending machines you can buy from, and if you have a high enough stat, you can also sell to them too. We have enough of these, don't we? What's my stock? Does it not tell me my stock? I have 11, so I don't see it. That's weird, it doesn't tell me. I wish it did. What if I click on it? Interesting. Interesting, it doesn't tell me my current stock. I think that's a better pistol. That is definitely a better light machine gun. Whose quota? The town. Spacer's Choice is a large company throughout space, and Emerald Vale, the town we were in last stream, is not meeting their quota of producing, or their production quota for Spacer's Choice. Well, I didn't, whatever. I need ammo too, so. How much money do I have left? 122? Fuck. 132. Energy cell, heavy ammo, light ammo. Alright. Unlock what? Nah, that's not. Might not be worth it. Oh, yeah, so let's go over here because the terminal over here is gonna make us walk through the entire place anyways. So, no matter what, we have to go through the entire factory here. The entire geothermal plant. And if anyone else hasn't followed, the game will reinforce everything I said. It's just plant status. Oop. Where did I redirect it to? Oh, right, no. Duh. I should read. Wouldn't that be a good idea? So, we failed to redirect power. We need manual override. So, now we must go manually override.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
So in the meantime, rat. Bag him and tag him. Oh, sealed door. Have you guys heard of McAfee? I know McAfee, the virus software. You guys know about the dude who does that? Like who started it? John McAfee? That guy's fucked up. I didn't know this. I had a video on my recommended from LGR. He does a whole interesting series. I think it's called Tech Tales. And one of the episodes was about the life of John McAfee. I think he's still alive. Pretty sure he is still alive. Jesus Christ. His life has been something. I'm shooting now, but I will. Let's melee him. The episodes kind of feel like I haven't like looked enough to see if like, most of the information is just like present on a wiki page. But I like how LGR structures and narrates them anyways. But so McAfee, he was born, his parents were in the military. He was born during that, and his father was abusive and committed suicide. And John McAfee, I mean, he's ushered scams and has like philosophical feelings of like not trusting people, and you know it can be all rooted in that and how he was raised.
Unexpected.
Incoming! Careful, you're hurt!
I am, but help me live. Is the guy who probably murdered someone and then fled the country and now posts on Twitter about sex in Wales. Yeah, you know what? That is basically it. I think you just summed it up a lot better for, yeah, he did that. It's insane. And all of his drugs and drug stories, and I mean, I don't think he's in Alcoholics Anonymous anymore, but did we pass it? No, we passed the first switch. That's okay, we'll route back around to it. And then there's the one mugshot where, after a DUI, I believe it was, and he's just smiling, and it's really uncomfortable. And then I also wow, rat. I also enjoy the stories where it's like, I didn't know this, you know, McAfee, the software was, the company too, was bought by Intel and then rebranded because, you know, they probably shouldn't be called that anymore. And then I knew that E-Machines, my family had E-Machines back in the day. And my mom trusted them and liked them. But I didn't know E-Machines, or I knew E-Machines was bought by Gateway. And I thought Gateway just shut down, but Gateway was bought by Acer. And I'm pretty sure my mom was always on top of this. I think that's why she was big on Acer computers. Was I not already? Oh, I guess I wasn't. Riot control armor? Oh, hell yeah, now we're talking. I'm gonna open this one. There might be good stuff in here. More like McAf. McAf fucked up. It's a tongue twister right there. But you're totally right. Item repair. Nothing here needs to be repaired. Need the AC on. Dude's crazy. Dude is crazy. So, didn't I buy a good gun? Where is it? I was gonna put it right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, the assault rifle. This is an assault rifle. It used different ammo than this. Okay. I bought it under the idea that it didn't. Whoops. Okay, well that's fine. We have plenty of light ammo. And I guess I will keep that on for the heavy ammo. And you can't go wrong with a pistol. All right, where's that new armor we got? Was that really it? It 4 defense? Why is this helmet so much more protective than the armor? Let me make sure the game will turn my helmet off. Show player helmet. Turn that off. Because I don't want us to see the dumb helmet. That's what it was, right? It was riot control armor? Yeah. Oh, Gord, we can't say that anymore. I'm gonna have to purge that. You see, G2B has now been invested in by,
No, just leave me alone.
Tencent. It's a Chinese knockoff of a Chinese company. So we're receiving direct funding from them. So we can't speak on that anymore. I forget how far down we have to go here. But I want to rush down here because I don't remember if the Higgins can die down here. There you are. Oh yeah, there's nothing here. Hi, Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Haha, you betcha. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining things.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
You can't tell me that's not like... Never mind. What do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Aw, the face one. You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
What does this mean? I don't want to be mean. If you worked on these mechanicals, you must have a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I thought there was more crazy shit, he said. I want to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay, that was it. Never mind. Okay. Actually, hang on.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Yeah. Where are you getting all these skill checks from? You just kind of get them. Oh, you'll become encumbered. Bound to happen eventually. So, let me check here. We can dump all this off. Or we can, no, I can't repair. Oh, break down. That's what I want to do, right? Yep. Because what junk does, when we add stuff to junk, we can sell it. You know, because you can just say, sell all your junk, right? So, you can send things to your junk list and then just sell them later, but we would benefit a little bit more from, how's my weight doing now? 74 out of 90, Jesus Christ. Hammers are cool, let's keep that, and all these tri-blades are the same, so just break them down. I didn't mean to get rid of that blade too, but whatever. Okay. Anyways, yeah, the game has a ton of skill checks. but it's early on, you know, you're at them so early. Because it like, what was one example? Like 10 engineering, and engineering is right here. It's being boosted by something. Oh, it's being boosted by Pavarti. That's cool. You know, like that's, but I'm already like, I don't think I've upgraded tech at all, and I was already at the skill check. And then, actually, that was the first time when it said the option to intimidate that I wasn't there, or it wouldn't let me do it. That was the first time I've seen that. So now I know that for skill checks, it's not random, and you can't fail them if you're available and able to do them. So I'm glad I know that now. Anyways, yeah, so you start with the tail. What was I saying before we talked to him? Was I still talking about McAfee? Was I talking about something else? I think I should, let's see. One of those goes to the terminal, and there's the routing switch. Let's go to this. What was that? It's probably a rat. It's a loud-ass rat. Here.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Where are we headed?
Okay. Later on, we'll be able to ask for Pavarti's opinion. And... well, she's gonna agree with us. It's a pretty level-headed decision. At least I like to think so. I found the stairs. Wait. Fuck, where are the stairs? Okay, yeah, this might work. Oh no, but this door is sealed. Damn it. Oh, it's barred. This is the door that's gonna open up and loop back around. I think we gotta go through the entire place to get up there. Like, we're gonna get up there on our way back. Unless it's literally right here. No, yeah, it's because this is here. Oh, God, I'm stupid. Here we are. Modify behavior. Select new mode? Nope, not happening. Define intruders. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice Auto Mechanicals. And yeah, I've already searched all these. Let me open this door. It's barred from both sides? Why? Aw, whatever. Damn it. I guess we'll go tell, Hagrid we did it. Oh, or not. Well, yeah, let's go see what he says. I don't think I did that. Well, I totally did that, so I wonder what he says. Ah, that light.
What's eating you?
Fuck, that light is bright. Can we move?
The tail. Definitely start.
Well, what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Well, we already... oh, what?
You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
There's a lot that's, like, unsettling with the conversation we have had with this man. So, I'm gonna waltz out. You know, I'm just gonna skedaddle skadoodle. I felt like I had a good topic that I was talking about before we walked into this area. And I feel like it builds off of the McAfee talk, but I do not remember what it was.
Great work.
Thanks. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I leveled up. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Is that one more? Is that some more? And how come I have my melee skill is at 13, but it does, well, maybe it's just about the robots. Maybe robots are more susceptible to melee. Maybe that's it. I think we can see now why I decided to go with armor. Walk speed, damage when alone, base health, let's do that. Yep, I'm good with that. Rip ear users, yeah, really. What would that even be under? Oh, music is kind of high, but would it be music or menu? I don't know. I want to think it would be music. Oh, use the workbench. Now we may repair. We may repair things that can be repaired. Or install any mods we got. Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. I can just do that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, might as well, you know? No harm in it. It's a pretty good gun. It's a pretty alright gun. Tinker. And breakdown. We're good on that.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Not if I shoot it. See how good my stealth is? Oh wow, this gun's awesome. This gun's awesome. I'm glad we made that investment in shock ammo.
One to go.
One left.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the rail?
Say a new line. What else? Who else is here?
That's the last of them.
Bag him and tag him. So we were talking about Smash last time, I was pretty sure. Actually, wasn't the Smash announcement earlier in that day? Or was it the day? It was the day, you're right, so... Actually, I don't remember what I said about... I don't even think I had time to talk about Byleth there. Anyways, I'm really excited for Byleth. I think I'm the only one, like, in the world excited for it. And I'm not, like, so excited. But I do think I will have fun playing Byleth. I liked Fire Emblem enough to want Byleth in. And I would prefer many other characters, but... it's pretty likely, you know, with 6 more characters being added that, you know... I think the only other spot you have to worry about being a Nintendo character is the next Pokemon. Okay, so we're back here. Is that... Is the marker telling me to go there? Because we still had one more, didn't we? Did I get the last switch? I guess I did. Well, alright. What happened to reprogramming the bots? Oh. Did they shoot us? Did they, more importantly, did they shoot us first? I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm pretty sure we opened fire on them first, didn't we? Completely forgot about that.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
I guess we got more XP out of it.
Something you need?
She still doesn't... I think it's part of the story that she will talk to us about it. Oh, here we go.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Nope. Oh, here we go. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built. That's like a little faulty logic. Anyways, I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, you're good. I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Continue. And the power is going to Edgewater. Ah! Fuck, we made a mistake. So it's a warning about our factions and that stuff, but they won't be hostile to us. So we are gonna go right back to her and talk with Adelaide. I remembered her name. Damn it. Spacer's choice are now agreeable. I don't like oh, I'd be more excited and less ugh about it if his moves were more interesting and they didn't change Failnut into a goddamn laser gun. It kind of is, isn't it? Do you think, like, there's any credence to the theory that because Kirby will copy Byleth and use the bow and not take any penalty or punishment, that means Kirby has the crest and is therefore related to Claude? In all honesty, knowing Sakurai, he has thought this through, and this will be canon information. Ooh, his final smash should have been a battalion charge or a support attack with the students leading into Ruptured Heaven yeah. Yeah. That would have, because that was like one of the bigger things that, especially for Three Houses, that Three Houses does over the other games, would sell more what the character was about. I think about that with all Fire Emblem characters. Aside from like the UI, they don't get literal representation in what speaks to being Fire Emblem. Especially when, well, Fire Emblem's known for its like, the weapon types are one thing and the weapon triangle. But all Fire Emblems have had like really dope animation, right, with their moves. Aether's kinda there. I feel like Fire Emblem isn't, for the sake of working more in Smash, it makes some compromises in how it originally plays.
Follow me around before he left the cannery.
Where's Thomas? Oh yeah, here they all are. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we all doing?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Yeah, something like that. Anyways. Nor neutral. I think it was disappointing that they were the final character. Definitely. I think they should not, Byleth should not have been the last character. If they were in the middle, it would have
That's the thing about growing old.
gone a lot better.
Eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't just gonna leave his post. I'll need something to help. Need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Bam!
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
This was when the game like snapped, and I was into it. It hit me with that fucking whiplash there. And then it doesn't stop there. Let's see. What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Streams buffering. Do we have quality options? I dropped 7,000 frames? Jesus Christ. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's me. I did not see that. Turn the bitrate down a bit. Not that I can win live, but... really annoyed that OBS has been doing this lately. Or not, well, I don't even think it's OBS, I think it's my internet. Where I don't know, I've been dropping frames on so many streams for the last few months. Enough talk. So, was it in our journal? Because I'd rather just go back up. Oh, optional. Remove Reed from Edgewater. Alright, we're gonna go do that and ignore everyone here. Actually, hold on. Let me talk to him first anyways. I can probably just tell him about the situation.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before.
That's
Guess
because
we're
it's
all trying
literal.
to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Thomas.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
You need 5 engineering for this one. Never too late to start learning. I can give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get.
I own a ship
I
after
set
all.
my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center.
So we got to
kept a
get this
copy.
guy the animator
Should find
survival
another one
kit.
back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
They don't call me Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable for nothing. Oh, today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The elusive Part 3. Someone stashed it away in the old geothermal plant. Don't ask why I was there.
Geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was.
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
375 big ones? Hell yeah. Let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
I should go. Hey, what's up?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Nope, we're good. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about it later. I hope we have enough to persuade, but I'm positive we do. I'm positive we have enough to persuade Reed. It isn't hard. And well, you're gonna see why. Why is it telling me to go there? Where's the, I can't see the other marker. It is staring me, there it is. It was up high, that's why. You see that in the top right? Look at that. Huh. Anyways, yeah, I think it was supposed to be a point that, like, this place is supposed to be more run down. Oh, yeah, it's a salt tuna cannery here. That's, their whole thing is salt tuna. She knows how to make it grow. Nobody else does. So what was Adelaide talking about corpses for? She uses human corpses and fertilizer, and that is the secret to growing salt tuna. And among other things. Reed isn't able to have this kind of success because he's not smart and shouldn't be in charge. And also, I mean, why would you even try in the first place, though? Anyway, so...
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
You won't. I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Your town's a mess, Reed.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer.
That's me.
But it is my home.
Well, I tried. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
We forgot, we totally overlooked the plague thing. This town is also infected by a plague, and as Reed says, plague's a reality, and the only way to not get plague is to work. If you're not working, then that's why you got plague. But the people that left don't get plague. Big thinker Rooney. This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
What exactly are you putting in those cans?
Processed, liquefied, retextured salt tuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise.
Oh?
We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like salt tuna in the end.
That can't be healthy.
Health is a state of mind, friend. Afflictions in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now,
Health
listen,
is a
I do not know what
social
pretty rhetoric
construct,
Adelaide
bro.
has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Here it is. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
She was like, well, if we run out of bodies, we'll hit the cemetery. And he's like, they've already been hitting the cemetery. I'm not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down.
You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Well, why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Doesn't it hurt? It just hurts. You don't have to do this, you know.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. I have no idea when we'll run into him again. But I assume a lot of these choices will show up later. So, like, I think we'll see Reed again. Well, hopefully. We might visit the town later and see how it's coming along. There was another choice I remarked on. I forgot what it was, but you get the idea. Anyways, back to town. That's not good. It's too early to yawn. I'm talking so much, though, that's why. I hope it helps. I hope he helps in the final battle with a mech. Yeah, there we go. That'd be great if it does come back that far out. What am I doing? It's always like, why am I doing this? Why am I not fast traveling? Everyone's still out here, but we're gonna go tell Adelaide the good news.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Nice to meet you too. I talked to Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might
Not
turn
in
that
like the
old
grand
quarry into a
scheme of
garden.
things.
Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. God, jeez, hello. Companion perks. And level up. Where do we want to put these points? Do that. I think we will leave our ranged weaponry stats alone for a while. Unlocked combat dialogue abilities. Nice. That's pretty awesome. I was gonna say, she's well equipped, and now we can upgrade her stuff. Engineering, threat generated, please don't do that. More base health or better engineering. Let's go with that, yeah. And that. Cool, cool. Alright, let's skedaddle. Skedaddle, skedoodle. Oh, what? What's over here? Oh, did she leave it there? Oh, the power regulator, right. That's what we did this for. Anyways, now we may leave.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
Are you guys going?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Adelaide tells me she's moving back to Edgewater.
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town.
He's not.
Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Can you imagine if we never talked to him? And like,
Never liked Reed much. Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
well, at least you know. All right, let's leave. Back to my ship. You cannot fast travel at this time. Why? Oh, I think I was in the air. Yep, that was why. Wait. We need to do something. Illustrated manual? Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go get the manual from over there. So that we can get Vicar to come with us. I'm sorry, Vicar. Max. We'll call him, his name is Max. So anyways, there was a new Guilty Gear Strive trailer the other night, and we saw more of Faust. He's so creepy, and like, I wasn't aware of like Faust lore, and I looked it up after this because it's just so goddamn fascinating. I thought, like, well, there is a bit where it's like in how he was animated in Exerd, he has long ass limbs, but he like keeps himself crouched down and a bit posed to where it's not nearly as noticeable. But now that he's like lost, we'll just say, his like they sell his derangedness insanely well. At the same time as still having his wacky, goofy stuff. Like eating you into a void and then spitting you out, and also afros. So his character's a little crazy. Viker Yeti, please don't do that. You'll upset Tencent. Oh. A letter today, corporate. Edgewater, effective immediately. It's a shame. Shame. Forward to running my own gift shop. Aw. Nice. Okay. That was everything, right? Alright, let's head back to town. That's not town. Okay. Let's head to wherever the thing is telling me to go. Oh, give me all that. Definitely talking a lot tonight. I can feel it. Maybe if I got a drink, I'd feel better. Don't feel safe here.
Inside voices.
Yeah, inside voices. Bam.
You can handle this. Don't mess with us. Down they go!
Yeah, so I think robots are just more immune or more vulnerable to melee attacks. Because now that I've raised my ranged skill so much, I'm doing way more damage. And it's pretty great. Oh yeah, I remember now, and we gotta enter into here. So I'm still liking how Strive's looking, but... Well, this game and Granblue, I'm so uneasy about. Because I'm very aware that they're gonna want me to pay $60 for a game with... maybe, like, at most, like, a 13-character roster. I don't imagine there can be that much more in Strive, in all honesty. I don't think it's gonna have a large base roster at all.
That was quick.
Got it. And it makes me a little nervous. But I want to support and play it, and I know that if I don't, you know, get it at launch, I'm going to be at a disadvantage at getting it at a later date. I don't know. I know who to talk to about a press copy for Guilty Gear, but I'm not aware of who I would go to, like, even, like, yeah, who I would get a hold of for Granblue. Maybe it's the same person? Is ArcSys publishing Granblue? Or is, what's his face really handling all that? I want to see real quick. This is very important. I could ask them anyways. No, ArcSys is developing, but they are not publishing. It's Xseed that is publishing in the US. So I would have to find a contact at Xseed for it. What did I... Whatever. I was gonna say, why did I walk all the way back? But that's fine. In Monster Hunter, playing Iceborne. I'm about a little more than halfway through Iceborne, and the difficulty's definitely starting to ramp up. And I like how they're doing challenge, where it's not like, you know, I'm dealing a lot of damage, I'm taking a lot of hits, but the patterns and stuff from monsters is really awesome.
Day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yeah. And the deserters are coming back, even Adelaide.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder?
Why would I tell him that? None of these answer what he asked me. I would want to tell him he's leaving. Well, what's he gonna say to this?
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
This is interesting. I didn't do this dialogue before. Is what she told me true, that the soil's sour and you can't raise crops?
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Is she gonna... I wonder if Adelaide's still working under Spacer's Choice was the option to only eat Saltuna Reed's own decision, because if it was, he's a fucking idiot. Or was Spacer's Choice demanding that? In which case, Spacer's Choice is mandated by idiots. Anyways. Grand Blue, yeah, Grand Blue's only gonna have 11 fighters at launch, so it's like, there is a story and everything, but $60, I'm a little uncomfortable with that. $40, I do it. I would bite the bullet on $40. Anyways, so let me ask you something else.
Of course.
I've got your books.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What the fuck is this? French? You didn't want that book to keep the others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why do you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
He also speaks French, so it probably couldn't have had that much knowledge, am I right, guys? Haha. S'il vous plaît. What's a philosophist? No, that's a... At least you still have your mission work here and to give your life meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
I love One Piece. Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Yeah, let's do the
I'm
latter.
pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
We have that
I'm fairly
hammer.
competent at hacking computers as well.
A hammer's pretty blunt, right? We'll give him that. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Yeah, we have too much responsibility to, like, be lazy. So, Vicar Max, I'm sorry. Hack, threat. I don't know if I see a benefit to amount of threat they generate. Making them more, oh, so if we wanted to build, one of our companions as, like, a tank, so that they don't get attacked as often. Okay. I see. I want to be the tank, so if I want to do that with anyone... Well, actually, maybe that's not a good idea. Do that. Oh, yeah, continue. It didn't save, did it? No, it didn't. Oh, he's got a rod. Oh, he's got a staff, even better. Where'd the hammer go? Oh, there it is. Alright. Why is the quest marker still there? Oh, it's not. It's at the door. There was a good dialogue option. All that from your vicar training.
I find myself marveling at the complex.
It might still give us
simplicity
that.
of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
I do not.
Something vexing you, Captain? Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is
Oh
banned
no,
in
this
colony.
that answer was to his recruiting him, so I don't think we'll get that back. Damn it. I wonder what he said. I should read those more carefully, because I went off of what I picked when I first played. Oop. Well, close enough. Oh man, Cameron Frazier. That was my favorite tossball player. I've watched every game he's been in because they repeat it a lot.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you
Aw.
something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Well, I
If you
don't
ever
know
need a pair
that,
of eyes
so...
watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Let's see. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cab and it's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
That's right, Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Old Unreliable. See, it even says it up here. Impressive, right? That's what you do when you have a ship. You have the name on it. Anyways, let's go talk to my AI.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Why are you rolling your eyes? Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our
I hate
engine room
foreshadowing.
is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright. We can follow those simple instructions. Past the cargo bay. Up the ladder. And here we go.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Notice you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's pretty fucked up. Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible.
I wonder if we meet her.
Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Like Algebra 2, right? What do you have to say?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we got enough talking with her, and so, tell me about your religion.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
That's a convenient way to control the masses.
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct.
Yeah, everyone's ears are on fire in this game. It's just, you know... Maybe it'll leave when we leave the planet, but I don't think it is.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Where have I heard the universal equation before? Was it a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or y equals mx plus b? Those are the only two I've heard of. I've installed the power
All systems
regulator.
are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. I like the little satellite fins that we had on the bottom there. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright. Put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Let's go. No, we're getting the shroud. It's right up there. How can we build sneaky without holographic shroud? I beseech
Make yourself at home, Captain.
I beseech you to answer this question. Yeah, shush. Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted area provided you have the correct ID cartridge in that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Messages to me, Alex Hawthorne. Unread messages from bed. Oh, God, I forgot to mention in my previous messages, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Spacer's Adventure of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. Not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around your space buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Winky face, winky face. What kind of name is Udam? And why do you talk to them so much? I did not look through this before. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it on a desk. You know what it is. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Well, we better remember that in case we ever go to Lost Hope. P.S. Please respond. I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. It's a pleasure to... hello, I hope it finds you well. It's a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry for the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, are dreadfully unreliable. Haha. Just like your ship. Oh, I get it. I hope you've given some thought to what we last discussed. You know about the Wells fellow? I'm sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him, and if you could just tell me where he is, well, it might be marvelous to our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to see you again, wingman. Winky face. Hello, Udam here, Udam Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. Well, it wasn't terribly inconvenience for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forebodings in not throttling me. You were really quite a gentleman. If you're ever in Groundmaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we should try every color, you know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend, Udam. So, I was about to make a joke about Space Tinder. But that is not. So Udam is, oh, do we level up? Udam once wanted Alex Hawthorne to drop the info on where Wells is, but now he's dead, and now we're gonna go there, and, well, I don't know, maybe this Udam person can win me over. I'm a lot less dedicated to Wells. I don't know who the hell he is. Doing really good with our stats, I feel. Vendor prices, XP from companions. XP from companion kills, that might be pretty good. Damage when alone, nah. Oh, these are full ones. So it's not like when these ones where... Oh. Wait, what am I thinking of? I thought perks could be leveled up like 4 times, or... I guess I'm remembering wrong, or I'm remembering something else. Oh well. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. So when so if this is just when selecting it, it adds a line to the bottom, and then when I hit E, it lights the whole thing up. Okay. Completely misread that this entire time. Alright, here's the map. And, we are going to... What was that other place? Phineas Lab, just right there. Lost Hope. It sounded like it was just like a bar. I'm very curious about... If we see, like, Lost Hope anywhere, I want to go there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a little late to tell me about the map.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we chat?
What's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Let's see, Sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Do you have anything else to talk about? Nope, let's not do that. Break time's over. Vicar will have plenty to...
Return in one piece, Captain.
Once we get out. Actually, maybe he does talk to us when we... Let me go find him. I know he's not in my quarters. Let's just... There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letter Sam. Leave it alone. Is that himself? Examine. Oh, that's Parvati's father. I thought that was Vicar Max, and I thought Max just had a portrait of himself in his room. Alright, he has nothing to say.
Remember that you are not...
Look at this Fallout screen. Isn't it great? Or not Fallout, fucking Mass Effect 2.
not insured.
It's great. Browsing memes, and someone posted the "Do you like waffle" song, and I felt the skin on my back tear from how hard I cringed.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Do you want to talk about being in space?
You could send the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they ain't care much for me.
What's up?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
I felt a little optimism in that first line, but that second line, a little cautious.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
It's almost like you wanted to get arrested.
Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look,
a tossball team?
If it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny.
Yes.
Well then, lock me right up.
I will. I mean, okay, Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
I know that every time after the Eagles lose, I drop kick everyone at work. Anyways. And that's when you resolved your differences like adults, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better off on your own. Or, no, got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Look at these puppy dog eyes he's giving right now. Yep. That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never got your name. I'm Loaf.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Oh, he just calls you boss for fun. Just a little fun, haha. You know, he calls everyone boss.
Inspection, right this way. Identification, please.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
Is that smart to just say that? Yeah, I feel like you won't believe me. What if I told you I'm a newly thawed colonist from the Hope?
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then, I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing he didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Ah, shit.
Our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys. Was I? I mean, I was,
Depends.
but...
You'll find her in the rest and go.
Rest
on
and
your
go.
left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
You people won't stop yapping about it.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Ah, like a union. Haha. Yeah, your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that,
So there's no union.
would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Yeah, we're good.
Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Alright, let's get on in there. Which one's which?
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Can we talk?
What's up, Viker?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
You know somebody that can read the book?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but where do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Here we go. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Well, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Anyways, I forget which way is which. What's out here?
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
So Udam's over there. Gladys is over there. Let's go to Gladys first. Oh yeah, Gladys is yeah.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
We're gonna tell Gladys about the shipments.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
With bad
You
news.
here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could say. Oh wait. I don't want to say that out loud. Well, we're gonna say it out loud.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Huh.
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Who the hell was I supposed to tell about the shipment? 10,000 bits? Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
That's kind of me.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Here, let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Uh-oh. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
This has all reminded me that I really liked The Mandalorian first season, and I didn't get to talk about it on stream, at least I don't think, but I really enjoyed The Mandalorian so far.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I'm looking forward to the next season. Alright.
Anytime,
Thanks for your
sweetheart.
time.
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Hell yeah. Oop, put that away. Hey, dude.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Oh, I thought it was funny. Don't worry, man. What kind of business have you and Gladys got running?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Business! What do you and Gladys do here?
Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
But I'm standing right here.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
Are you just pretending you can't hear me so you don't have to answer questions?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now that I heard.
Be on my way. What do you sell?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you.
You know what it reminds me of?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
This guy is...
A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
The embodiment of Tom's voice for the ball guy in Pokemon, where he puts his mouth over, he puts his hand over his mouth, and he's the ball guy. That is literally this guy, and even the ball head is included. I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth? How long?
Spacer's Choice
It's
regrets
all
that
right.
we don't
This is
sell
going on.
toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among
Where the joke's
exciting
run its
lines of
course,
dental goods
so I'm
currently
hoping it
developing.
stops there. The joke's run its course, so we're gonna stop there.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Hey, you want to join my crew?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look on Jessie. Look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restrict area. If caught, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. So we need the cartridge. At least I am not... Heavy ammo, big cartridge. That's not the right one. Oh, I can use this terminal. Maybe there will be a... I doubt there will be a... I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, right? For, like, you need to literally find the cartridge in the environment. Where is the, I forget how to even use it, though. These are our mods. General, that's not key items. Quests. Oh, here it is. I'm pretty sure once we, like, find it in the environment, it will, like, be immediately clear how it works. Ah, here it is. You have found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will be automatically disguised when entering associated restricted areas. In we go. Disguise is activated, giving you temporary access to restricted areas. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogations to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out with the more you are interrogated. So let's book it. Fuck.
You're an artist, Captain.
Yeah, that's what some would say. Oh, wrong. Okay, keep going. Keep moving. Did it wear off?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course.
This is not the time.
The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay. I think the disguise wore off anyways. So we're gonna have to be interrogated to get out of this situation or get our disguise back. Send the corporate. See my sob story. Take off early. Filthy, but listen, bedless. Wow, groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. Rough. Where am I? Am I?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
What happened? Wait. I don't have the quest mark, do I? The marker that I was trying to get to was back to Gladys. And we wanted to talk to what's her face in the sick bay. No, not the sick bay, wrong one. Where'd it go? Oh, is it a companion quest? Talk to Jessie. Good. I was hoping, I did not actually know that girl was a companion. I just said the line because I thought, I looked at her design, I'm like, sure, she can come with us.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Haha, you betcha. That's back here. Yeah, I did not know or actually expect Ellie here to be a companion option. But I am glad she is, so let's do this quest and unlock her.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Yeah, me either.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
You're not sick.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Huh, so we gotta talk to Udon anyways for that too. What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, do you think the board has someone follow you and now you're hiding out?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood-Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udon as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
What'd you spend it on? I do work for the board, actually. I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
I mean, there's getting there, but the entire deposit? Anyways, let's get out of here before my disguise wears off. Now we gotta doubly talk to Udon.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Ooh.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh,
the stairs?
Real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail. Move along.
Cool.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
I don't trust
Well,
you.
mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Because she remembers you.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, he's dead. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship. Alex isn't important. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. And then that's the end of the game. Good night. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry
Ba-dum,
is this?
ba-dum, ba-dum,
In whose miserable
bum,
fever
ba-ba-ba.
dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
So about my ship.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request.
No, I don't know who Wells is.
Alex promised to tell me the location
Fuck.
of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyways?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him.
Betray? I don't know enough about the situation to confidently betray him, in all honesty. I don't know the logical reason why I would rat him out right away. I haven't been given enough informations to do so. Well, geez, none of these are getting out of here. Why do you think I know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Yeah, like a terminal. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Actually, I think I... Did I rat him out in my own playthrough? I forget what... I don't know. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Yeah, well, oh, geez, that's awful. I'll pay it off for her.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
Wait, Jesse's the Oh man, I don't want Jesse. I want Ellie. A total of 1,837 bits? I can cover that. You're charging that much for emotional anguish? Really?
I am extremely
Oh, that was a
anxious,
bribe option.
Please
God
respect
damn
my
it.
feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I don't even have that money for the bribe. I don't have that money. Well, I mean, it's letting me select it.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation.
Oh
You may
shit, I
inform
did
Miss
have that
Doyle
much
our
money.
collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Well, I definitely don't have that much money anymore. We're leaving. How much money do I have? Good lord, I'm rich. I have the biggest bills. Up here? One of these is my money count, and neither one looks... Oh, it was 419 left. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for money. Anyways, I am kind of disappointed now that Ellie was not the quest member. I just liked her outfit.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
Look at that
At
outfit.
least you finally
She's
got your
dressed like
chance to
Star
clear our debt.
Fox.
That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
She's literally dressed like Fox. Like,
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
what? Are you saying you'll work with me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
We need a... Oh shit, we didn't do either of the two things for them. I'll meet you on the ship. It's docked at the
Traveling in
promenade.
style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Now what about you?
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Huh, okay. Watch yourself while I'm gone. I missed something. I missed something, but whatever. Ellie's on the crew now. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now then, let's do the one for, this one. For Pravati.
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel? The pirates?
Let me in. Thank you. Oh god, it's hot in here.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Sup? Got someone that wanted to talk to you.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
She looks familiar. Loaf. Nice nice place you got here, Chief. Loaf. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help keep you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Why would I say that? Well, sure. I'm now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm heading to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Let's see. I want to ask about the worm thing too, but Pavardi, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
I'm gonna keep doing this
Pavardi,
to
is
her.
it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I wonder if this is a constant thing just with Parvati, or if I can do it with all the companions and surprise them with talking. But if it's just a Parvati thing, I like that. Let's see, no need to be formal. Yeah, not sure to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Let's see. Pavardi, don't be shy requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person. Sure.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
That's cute as hell. Whispers, nice job, Pavardi.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, so about that, seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Well, good news for me, I can't get in corners. Surely the board doesn't want the groundbreaker to rust.
They want us
roast.
to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Let's see. Yeah, might as well get the intelligence XP. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day.
That's right, 1837 bits.
Schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got that. I'll take care of it right now. Actually, the back bays, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Let's see. I'll get those parts from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh, whatever that is. Well, now that we squared this way with Parvati, I don't know if we can change who our companions are right here.
You mind if I ask you a question? Like, a personal one?
Sure, what's up? What's on your mind?
Is it true what you said? About being on the Hope?
Oh shit, I did say that out loud, huh? If I said I was, would you believe me?
I don't rightly know. I haven't figured if you're the sort who'd make up stories. Not yet, anyhow. Well, welcome to Halcyon. I'm Parvati Holcomb. Parvati Holcomb, which you already knew. Okay, I'm bad at this.
I'm loaf. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing either.
Reckon we'll have to figure it out together. I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't mean to presume. Sorry.
Nah, you're fine. We'll talk later. Where'd, oh, Max. There he is. Anyways, so... Journal... Oh gosh, so many quests. Return to the Unreliable and ask her, or... Ada... I think we're doing that now. What about, oh, no, we're doing this. We're gonna find out what's going on with the ship.
This is Halcyon News.
Right in here. Salvation of Emerald Vale. It's right there.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
What the
Look
fuck?
at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
That's me. So, put that down before you incinerate the deck. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't do that. What? That line doesn't make sense. You came with a crew? Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. And our response is... neither is this.
Incoming!
Wait. Everyone stop hitting me. I need to pull out this gun. Okay, can everyone just, like, stop hitting me? And I promise we'll make this all better. Well, good, because I don't. Wish I can get them up, but I don't even know where they were. There she is. Oh, I can't get her back up. Oh, what's this?
Out of ammo, reloading.
Wonder if they'll lose sight of me. I'm pretty sure they haven't, though. Bam, 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 bam. Guys, get up. Oh, shit. SpongeBob guy's here. What? Scrap mechanical. Is it hostile? It's not moving. Well. Hi, Max. I guess we're just gonna leave that go. Big scary robot's not fucking with us, so we're just gonna not fuck with it. The other mechanicals are all dead, so... Ooh. Wait, who am I stealing that from? I bet the mechanical will be mad if I take that. We swimming in Dosh yet? 1,700 bits already. Okay, good. Made all that money back pretty much. Maybe it'll get upset if I cross this line over here. Nope. Guess not. Well, okay.
It's so cozy.
That's one way to put it. Guess we gotta go over this way. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, shit! I think that's a prisoner. You're free to go, ma'am. I didn't mean to steal that. Oh shit, they respond to each other dying. That's awesome. Damn, he's got a lot of health. Whoa! Is she okay down there? The prisoner? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I accidentally stole something, so I'm really hoping that, like, didn't aggro literally everyone here. But I'm a little bit afraid that it did. Private. Yeah, I'm a little worried that everyone upstairs when I go back is gonna be aggro on me because I accidentally stole one fucking thing. Why am I moving so slow? Oh, I'm over encumbered, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh, Jesus, I have so many weapons, too. I could probably scrap all of this, right? Yep. Q is to break down. Yes. 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 That's good enough for now. What the hell is this? How do I get up there? Is it all the way back here? Oh, here we go. This ladder. Or maybe these steps. Oh, that was a lot. I hope it was worth it.
Yunlei's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Is she gonna be upset about that stealing, though? I'm really gonna be, like, a little miffed. Hold on. If I've already stolen and upsetting the people, there was something in one of those areas I unlocked. Well, let me get this, too. There's no one alive. There's literally no one to see me steal, but... it was down where she was, wasn't it? Here. No? Here. Where's my, stealth thingy? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't, like, stealth her, but...
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I pay you 77 bits to look the other way.
Here they come.
I'm a little nervous about how Max reacted. But if I did just get out of this situation, then I will be happy. Oh, that's some... That armor's a little overkill, but whatever. It's pretty good. Oh, this is new too. No, wear it, dummy. Whoa. Well, unfortunately, the armor's not as good, so keep that. Oops, what did I dropped it. Where'd it go? Whatever. I was just gonna scrap it anyways. There we go. What? Oh wow, still over encumbered. Oops. This one has in combat? Oh, I can't change their inventory in combat. Interesting. Which, you know, we shouldn't be in right now, but... Yeah, let's hope that not everything is aggro as soon as we leave here. I'm not too hopeful, though. Well, you know, it's not like this is Bethesda. This is Obsidian we're talking about. And it's not that crappy engine, you know, it's not a Creation or Gamebryo. It's Unreal 4. And look at that, we're golden. Thank God. I was very worried that we'd come up and everything would be aggro.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the parts for the radiator. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
She's not wrong.
Parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I don't know what that icon at the bottom means, where it's the gun. This is the wrong way anyways. Oh, or was it? Aha. I do not know what that gun icon means at the bottom. I'm checking if it means that I need to repair, but it doesn't seem to. What is with this gun? That's a lot of damage. It is a heavy gun. Oh, but it's less. That's what it is. It's comparing. I thought it was comparing, but never mind.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators.
You got it.
You don't need to kill the Mantipillars.
I'm in combat? Oh shit. Mantipillars are not what I thought they were. Wait. Okay, yes they were. What the fuck? Why am I moving slow? Wait. Fuck off. Why did I level? Where? Am I over encumbered? What happened to my weight? Why'd it go down? Oh no, I got a debuff on me, I think. Conchus? Is that what it's called? Great. Yeah, fuck you. Oh god, I'm on fire. I also forgot to spend my skill points. What was that? Hold up. Huh. So that's my only skill that I can level up on its own. Oh, aside from handguns. Oh, I get it. I think I picked those in the very No, that's at that point. Oh, so when a skill hits level 50, you're able to upgrade it on its own individually, without the rest of them. Oh, because it doesn't level with the other ones anymore. That's interesting. Okay, so... Well, 50 is such a good point. You know what I want to do? I want to level everything up to... Or at least get one stat in each category to 50. At least for the ones that matter. So stealth definitely, dialogue I'm going to get something to 50. Ranged is good, so I'll leave that alone for a while. Defense I'd like to get up. I think tech and leadership I will hold off on, but... Okay, that's an interesting way of doing things. During your adventures, things may happen where your character can trigger a flaw offer. Oh, I remember seeing this. Okay, so... The game's offering us a flaw. So... We can choose to we can choose where getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. So plasma damage, we can receive 25% bonus, and in reward we get 1 perk point. That's not worth it. And fuck you, Spacer's Choice. How do we get up there? I could like... I can't even jump up there. How the hell do we get up there? Maybe it was back over here. Oh. It was. Why do I keep lighting on fire? Oh, yeah, it's hot in here.
Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Wars are fused, so they're not picky about who they kill next. Shoot fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
You know what? I'd like to get rid of this debuff that's on me. Yeah, okay. So don't get too close to those things. That's honestly kind of a cool detail. Manta worm never mind. Trying next door. Manta worm extermination crew, at your service. Here to exterminate. Whoa, that thing has a lot of health.
Everyone all right?
Nice job, Max. Hitting him with that hammer. Yeah, I completely skipped this on my own playthrough. I did not explore this place at all. I went to the Groundbreaker and I left ASAP. So this is really cool that there was this much and another companion on it besides Felix. Oh shit, I didn't think that one would start moving. I got fine. I got past it plenty. Need more damn ammo. We don't do enough damage and we're wasting ammo because of it, because we have to just dump bullets into everything we fight.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, look for a command. Cycle droplet.
I did, but help.
That didn't work.
Then keep doing it harder. It'll work eventually, I promise. Nice work, Pavardi.
We made it.
You're a very good distraction. You too, Max. You did all right. You hit him with a hammer. If you weren't here, Max, then who would have hit him with the hammer? Besides Pavardi, she also has a hammer. But, anyways.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Groundbreaker owes me a shit ton of thanks. And maybe some ammo. Or maybe a lot of bits to buy said ammo. I would take either one. Either one works. The trick with fall damage is, do not jump off ladders. Just walk off them. Alrighty.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
That must be like some kind of buff, because I also have an armor one, and the gun one's looks like
My
it's
boys are
wearing
returning
off.
to Green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Be on my way. Now what? Let's see. That's the main quest. Distress signal. Oh yeah, the sick bay. That was for the shipment. That was the one for the shipment. I'm pretty sure this is a quick one to talk about the shipment. So let's get that out of the way. Let's see. You don't sell guns. Salvage shipping. You might.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Well, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
None of you, like, do you sell?
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take
I
anything.
think I'm misinterpreting something here.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
The name's Captain Loth.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
I should go. Sup, I don't know why I'm here, but hi.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Loaf, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
Thanks, Max.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a key.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Yeah, I don't think I can stop that. I've done a lot so far, especially in these last 3 hours. I think I have quite a few eyes on me already. I'm gonna get recruited into Kaisar's Legion soon enough.
CNP Burst Pockets can be macro-aimed in 2.5 seconds. Burst.
These red hats look so dumb. What's up?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
No.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man.
Uh-oh.
A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Yeah, alright. Alright, so we got that to look forward to. Let's do this thing for Max now. Yep, that's what we want to do. Yeah, I did not realize how, Here, you sell me guns.
Me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
How about a gun?
Have a look.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. You like guns? Sawed-off shotgun. Don't I have a shotgun? I don't know what it's like, though. I don't know if it's even good. Give me your ammo. Give me all your ammo. I have a lot of bits, so... Yep, just, give me all that. Okay. Give me all that. And give me all that. Okay. Armor sucks, but, oh, the helmet's good. Oh my god, here they are. 236 bits. Jesus Christ. 17. Ooh, this armor is good. Skill bonus, lie +5. That's funny. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. I'm gonna take your whole supply of them. 9, 9, 10, 10. I'll buy your helmets too. And I'm gonna sell you my junk. And whoosh, I have all my bits back. Now we're gonna go here. I'm gonna equip stuff. Inventory. And here we go. Equip that. Oh, that looks so dumb. Whatever. And I will put that on. Pavardi. Here you go. Wow. That's incredible. I don't know what to say about what I just did. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna turn the helmet off them too. And... oh man, get ready for this glow up. Fits right in, huh? And that armor was made for him. Settings, gameplay, turn off companion helmets. That's a little better. I hate that it's necessary.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Maybe there's a mod to turn it off. I would really prefer my companions to stay in their default equipment. But the reason I would do that is because they need the upgrade in armor, you know, because this has 8 armor, 17. Unless the armor doesn't get much higher than that, like maybe their default armor is fine enough, And, well, that would require there to be like a trade-off on having this armor. And I don't really see anything like that. Dodge and stealth, and this is... Oh, there is armor types, so this is heavy. I have to assume that goes with moving. Maybe it does. I am gonna put their regular clothes back on, but I will leave the helmet on. And... Well, she had these on probably for a reason. What was their other outfit? Was it this? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll leave those vanilla outfits on.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Because I have to assume there's more bonuses that come with the regular stuff. Alright, here we go. Fuck.
Your eject? There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Eject that drive. Okay, let's skedaddle.
Now that we have the data message, I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Oop, wait, what's still there? Oh, get out of there, you fool.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You see, you hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
All seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Whatever. Let's go. Is that a real name? Steve Door? Your name is Steve Door?
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding? The chief wouldn't let a couple hundred board troops in here.
I just figured there's so many people on them.
The mechanic's name is Steve Door.
Sometime.
Well, they can do that on the board's own dirt and breathe up the board's own air. Move along.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Hey, you got a second?
Sure, what's up?
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, Felix, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious, you're giving me a shot. Alright. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Are you reading off your hand? Please don't tell me he's reading off his hand, because they made a paper noise. I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
It's a whip, I see. Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me
That's
for your
it?
ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
Oh man, I didn't need to hear any of that. Dragging off bodies, shootouts? The hell kind of ship do you think I'm running?
The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
You have a very good point. Look, we're just a we're just a responsible, law-abiding crew of adults.
How about we just say we're trying to do good?
You know what? Never mind. Welcome aboard, Felix.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
Oh,
Thanks, boss.
that's great.
You're not gonna regret this.
See you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Alright, cool. Now we can hope that there will be no conflicts between any of our crew, right guys? Nope, no confrontations or conflicts here. Let's get a move on with our trusty crew of no conflicts.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
I guess I jumped the ship there. I missed my cue a little too early. Let's just explore a little bit, see if anyone needs to talk to us. Let's see. I love that Ellie is literally dressed like Fox. I think that's incredible. I wonder if it was intentional.
Common use area.
I'm 100% confident it is. Look at her outfit. It has to be. Where's the shower? Oh, I see. Well, I didn't see where Max was, but that's okay, I guess. I have a couple gun mods I can install. Those could also probably help out.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, I found a robot. Oh, geez, that's a lot. Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago.
Like from Mass Effect Andromeda, Sam?
But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I picked up a distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I don't know any of those celebrities, so, talk to you later.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Yeah, right, that's... Alright. Why do we go into... Here, let me decide where we want to go next. Oh, we can also, look at, Ellie and Felix here. Plus medical. I might as well get that too for... Just get it off the list for everyone, so... Oh, Jesus, that's a gun, alright. That's like the one I have. Plus 10 persuade. I wonder where the other two characters are. Probably in the next town, if we already got all 4 characters, like, right away. Two in the first location, 2 in the second location, so maybe the 2 are in the next area. But, where is the next area? Regional, Hawthorne Terminal, Sapphire Wine. I'm wondering what kind of side quests I can do off stream, or what can I do off stream? Because the side quest, well, the companion quests seem pretty important. I think I would want to say, oh shit, look, cleaning machine. Sam is one of the companions. I think, I don't know. These side quests seem kind of important. Let me look something up quick, because this is important. This game does not have a whole lot of side quests. We have 5 on hand, and there are 25 total in the game. So, I will save those for streams, but these task things, maybe I'll do the tasks off stream. You know, I just want to, like, play the game off stream sometime, you know? So I'm just wondering, what can I do off stream without having content that'll be missing on stream? Oh, we're investigating the distress signal on Terra 2 for her, so... Okay, let's do that. I do not think that was... I have no idea where I went before.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Cool.
Can we talk?
Sure, what's up?
This Roseway business smells.
Yeah?
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
What are you suggesting?
Just a little caution. Could be a reason no one's picked up this job yet.
Good thinking.
They don't give medical degrees to dummies, Captain. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Oh, wait, hold on. The, quest for Parvati require talking to her on here. Hey, can you... We'll just follow her up. Parvati.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
That's a new expression. I'm gonna remember that one. Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well... She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure.
Aw.
I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Come from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
I think it's literal, but sounds like she likes you anyways.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastway's not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Tom didn't say that. Let's see. You're about the warmest person I ever met. To hell with him.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking...
Oh no.
Isabel.
Oh no.
Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Man, I'm enjoying this tea. I'm enjoying this tea a lot. If that's what you want next time we hit Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Jeez, we got 10,000 XP for that. I'm very excited for the next time we go to Groundbreaker and we hear the tea. Let's get these two with us. Oh, I gotta... Really? I have to deselect them to select them? So if one of the companions is Sam, then who's the last one? I don't even know if I'm big on the robot being one. But... Because, you know, the robot didn't look anything special, but I don't know, maybe it had a personality. What if the
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
What if Alex Hawthorne put his personality in the robot, and therefore the robot is Alex Hawthorne? Wow, I do not have a lot of ammo. Hope we can find some around here. Ah, there we go. Let's see. I have no idea if they're all the same or not. I'll take it all. Actually, I don't even need that energy ammo. I don't even want to use energy weapons. How much money do I have? Oh, I got plenty. I was like, should I keep buying mods or... Nah, I think I'm good. Let's head off to this city. And after we get done in this city, I think we'll call it a stream. But we will get through this city here.
Hell of a welcome.
You can say that again. So that might, you know, be like another half hour or something. We'll see. Okay, that thing down there is alive.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
That's a lot. Give me that. There we go.
Warning. Having obstruction.
Looks like we missed the fun.
How unfortunate. We missed a lot of fun. Hey, what's up, party people?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's
Like
panicking
Ichabod
inside
Crane.
the comm center.
What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
I was gonna take a look around. Oh. You said the raps got loose? Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Okay. Good enough for me. I was gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Haha, you betcha. Why do I have 2 markers? That doesn't really help. I guess I just have 2 places to search. Communications room. Hello.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Did you send a distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control? What you call hiding in an abandoned town surrounded by rapidons?
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
Let's cut to the chase. Tell me what happened.
Yes, of course. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
If you tell me what you're researching, I have a better idea of what's at stake here.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Using human remains? Is this all over toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Sure. Only if you'd let me punch you in the throat. Can we just cut to the chase here? Yeah, please continue.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed
Why
an
am I so
additive
aggressive?
which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Is that a typo? You can couch it however you, couch it however you like. Yeah, you can couch it however you like. It's still toothpaste, diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
Where does the top conversation go?
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point.
I am.
Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
I say no more. I'll remove the Korean and kill everything.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks.
What?
I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out.
Oh my god.
The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, He's in the old lab.
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were.
So,
And far
I don't
too
think
much
Spacer's Choice is ran by people too bright, but neither is Aunt Cleo. It's like Mom from Futurama. I'm off. Why did I get... I just wanted to, yeah, still do this, so... Go over here, because this is where the other marker was. Chickens! It won't let me talk to them.
50-bit says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
Want the guy in here? Yeah, probably. Damn, it's clean in here. Impressive. I need our ship looking like this.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Sure. Where were you when the outlaws attacked? What outlaw? Well, whatever.
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
No job's worth dying for.
Dr. Crane might say otherwise.
Yeah.
Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door. I
Smart.
had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Well, you already have a head, so I don't know what you mean now. Likely heading that way. Anything we can do?
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Sure.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations.
What?
Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
No, really slow down.
He's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Does it work? I don't really want to know anymore because of the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
I'll bite. Why are there two labs?
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days.
Anton told me about the other lab.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Alright, head up there and keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
What could possibly go wrong?
Hoping to score some free samples?
More like bits, but...
Something on your mind?
We're gonna work together. I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
Cool.
Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
That's real blunt. Do you have experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Wow. What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Let's see. That works too. Yeah.
Makes two of us, Captain.
Hell yeah. Fuck the rules. You know what? Let's stream a movie. Right now. No, I want to get somewhere else before we end the stream.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
There are a lot of people that will, like not liking The Office is a personality trait that they would define, but I mean, I'm a pretty hollow person myself, I guess. Where are you from? How'd you get in this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
Well, you're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
What's a cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got
Sorry,
on hand.
zero
Usually
G
zero
cocktail.
G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
I think that's how alcohol works.
No complaints here.
Pretty sure. What about you?
Yeah, boss?
How'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Then you were raised by a pack of sprats? If he's gonna be coy with me, I'm gonna be coy with him.
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays.
Oh shit,
Spent
I'm
my
serious.
whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
Just like carry boxes, bro. Why is that? How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Let's see. Right, the incident with the toss ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting.
Yeah.
A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a toss ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
Let's swat you up, Felix. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized. No, let's go with you couldn't have been diplomatic about it.
Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Let's see. I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that.
Yeah, no
Thanks
problem.
for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Why are there two of those? I thought...
You're underestimating the importance.
No, not you. So, over here...
I've stayed in worse.
Oh, I thought they were further out. Okay, so... What, the labs literally right are in here, or... Oh, that's the exit. That makes sense. Hello.
Ah, outlaws, I assume.
No,
Do me
well,
a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
oh, buddy. I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
Just kidding. I'm here to help. Someone send a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thanks.
It's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... No, get this. It's gotta put it in the power of 12. And of course, that's the... We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's...
Hello?
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction.
Oh, I did, but the quest marker said to go here. Thanks. Why is it, let me read this again. Oh, whatever. I guess it was to, like, interrogate him, but I will just sneak in.
You can't keep us out.
Oh, well, that was a waste. God damn it. Not this way. Oh, they're both exits. Alright, so let's keep talking to this guy then.
Another outlaw? I'm quite sure I've already spoken to your lot.
For the last time, I'm not an outlaw.
Oh, quite right. My apologies. I did speak to you earlier, didn't I? What would you like?
To shoot you. Let's start by reminding me who you are.
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
What'd you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us
Mood, am I
to
right,
control them,
guys?
or even slightly sate their aggression.
So your research amounted to nothing.
Not quite.
Oh, I should have said the other one.
We
And now
are
they're loose.
acutely
Great.
aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head.
Ah, the head. Never would have thought of that.
Now that may seem like an obvious conclusion, but believe it or not, some creatures' brains are not in their heads.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Isn't that the truth?
Whatever. Let's get out of here. I'll find what I need in the labs. Because I'm pretty sure now, both quest markers are going to be down there south of here, right? Yep. Well, the one of them is. Hold on. Didn't I have 2 labs I was looking for, or was that by another quest? Yeah, we have a few things we could do down there. So, we'll call it there. Next time, we will head down south. In the meantime, if I play on my own, I don't know if I will. Don't know if I'll have the time, frankly. Maybe I won't. I will definitely, though, I think I will go back to the ship and sort out my weapons and inventory and stuff like that. That'll be about it, though, probably. So, next time, Thursday, we will... I hope that save actually works. Seems to have, but I hope it works this time. We'll go out there to the south and explore the lab, save that other person, find the research. That wire doesn't... Oh, it's swinging. Okay, so that's what we'll do next time. In the meantime, Rave is continuing 2 worlds when he can, and Pop will continue Sonic when he can. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Good stream. See you all next time, and until then, go to bed.